Good morning and welcome to another edition of Top 5 Tuesday. My name is Jeff Dick. It is August 16th, 2022, the 45-year anniversary of the unexpected passing of Elvis Presley. Yes, it's been 45 years since we heard the news that Elvis had passed away shockingly at the age of just 42. And so today, our Top 5 focuses on the King, but we're going to focus on his film career. The Elvis movie, a genre unto itself, and there were many in Elvis's career, some of them pretty hit or miss. I'm a huge fan of Elvis movies, a big Elvis fan my entire life, so I'm going to count down my top 5 favorite Elvis flicks. Let's get to it. At number 5, it is King Creole, taking you back to 1958 for this one, an early one in Elvis's acting career. And talk about talent sharing the screen with him. Walter Matthau's in this movie, Vic Morrow is in this movie, and Elvis more than holds his own with some Hollywood heavyweights in this one. As a matter of fact, Walter Matthau even expressed how impressed he was with Elvis's acting in this one. And in later interviews, Elvis would say of all the characters he had played, Danny Fisher remained one of his favorites. It's a dramatic turn, but Elvis does a great job, and talk about a killer soundtrack. King Creole has just that. That comes in at number 5. Number 4 for me, it is Speedway from 1968. Elvis was always at his best when his leading lady was also a talented singer and actor. And that's what we got in this one, because his leading lady is none other than Nancy Sinatra. She plays an IRS agent trying to track down a race car driver who is in debt for his taxes. Elvis playing that speedy race car driver, a role he would have in several films, seemed to always be behind the wheel of some fast-paced car. But Elvis does a great job in this one. You can tell he's having fun whenever he's on screen with Sinatra. Great fun one for me. Speedway comes in at number 4. Number 3 for me from 1963. It happened at the World's Fair, set against the backdrop of the World's Fair that was in Seattle in 1962. This one, a very music-heavy one. 10 songs in this one performed by Elvis, including one of my favorites from his movies, One Broken Heart for Sale. Does a great job carrying the music throughout this one. And this movie, of course, famously features the film debut of Kurt Russell. He was a young boy when he was on the set for this one, and his sole purpose is to come out and kick Elvis in the shins. And he's got a pretty heavy Brooklyn accent at the same time as well. It's great to watch and know that you're seeing the birth of a Hollywood legend in Kurt Russell, who would go on to play Elvis several times in his career. But it happened at the World's Fair. It's one of my favorites. That comes in at number 3. Number 2, Jailhouse Rock from 1957. Just the third movie Elvis ever did in his career. His first for MGM. Again, a more dramatic turn as he plays Vince Everett, a young prisoner who goes on to become a singing sensation. And it really takes you through his rise to fame. Elvis does a great job with the dramatic parts in this one and really knocks the music out of the park. You've got the title track, Jailhouse Rock. One of the best scenes in film is the dance sequence to Jailhouse Rock. And then you've got some great songs on that soundtrack as well, like Treat Me Nice and You're So Square, But Baby I Don't Care. One of his best, it's Jailhouse Rock. That comes in at number 2. Number 1 for me, though, it's got to be Viva Las Vegas from 1964. One of his most successful movies. It made back over 9 times its budget because Elvis was having the most fun that he was going to have during a filming schedule, because who was his leading lady in this one? Anne Margaret, somebody who could match him in the dancing and the singing and the charisma on screen. The two of them together were absolute movie magic. So many great duets in this one from The Lady Loves Me. Just great songs all throughout. You can tell everybody's having a good time with this one. Anne Margaret and Elvis, it was a match made in movie heaven. Viva Las Vegas, far and away my number 1 Elvis movie of all time. But that will do it for this week's edition of Top 5 Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back again next week with a brand new list. Until then, have a great day.